Hello friends, this is Holmes, a first-time farmer over 50. Welcome to the homestead. So we have been working on our compost pile for about the last 3 hours or so. I didn't really check the clock before I started. I guess I could have checked the timestamp on the last video, but I forgot to do that. So we're just going to say about 3 hours. And let me tell you, man, I am tired. This pile is 3 feet tall, and it's a little bigger than 3 feet in diameter, just a little bit. And it's multi-layer. The very bottom layer is of wood chips. That's from my chip drop that we got about 1.5 years ago now. Some of that has already started to compost down, but I put that on the bottom kind of like for drainage, so that any moisture coming in the top can get out through that. And then I just started layering things. So here we are, right here on the edge of the woods. Plenty of leaves, plenty of carbon, plenty. So if anything, I did go a little overboard on the carbon, but hey, that's the way it goes. So you can probably see there's like a black layer at the bottom. That's the wood chips. And then right above that is a layer of brown. Those are leaves. And then a layer of green. Now the green came from this area here. You can maybe see, that's where all the honeysuckle have come up this year. And I just kind of went through and used the weed whip, cut out honeysuckle and grass. And that was pretty much the first layer, but there wasn't quite enough. So I went up behind the old foundation on the hill there and cut part of that. The grass was pretty high, and brought that down, and that finished up the first layer of green there. And in between each layer, I did put, I did wet it down, used rainwater, and gave it a good soaking. And then I put some more on that layer of the first layer of grass, first green layer. I did put some the compost that I did make, not very well broken down, but I did put some on there. And then just trying to get some of the microbial action going. And then another layer of the leaves, and then put some more compost on top of that. And then I went and cut some more grass, and it was a combination of stuff. I saw some alfalfa in there. It was looked mostly like fescue, Kentucky 31 probably, but there was quite a bit of it there, so that was great. Got a good cut from that, threw all that on, watered it down well, and then the last layer was leaves, of course, as you can see there on the very top. And I just finished wetting that down too. It has already started settling. It's really kind of amazing, because that was up over top of the wire there. It was mounded up, but it has shrunk. But I guess it's probably from the weight of the water on it. So we'll see how this works. I won't be able to get back to it again probably for at least 5 days, at least 5 days, and I might let it go a whole week. We'll see. I don't have a compost thermometer, so I'm just kind of, maybe I'll get one before I come back out again. I don't know. We'll see. And see how this thing cooks up. I expect it to be reduced in size the next time I see it. We'll see what happens, and then we're going to have to turn it, and that'll be more work. But this wasn't too bad if you have all of the materials handy. You know, you don't have to go cutting them or anything. This really was a cinch. I mean, if you've got a lot of grass clippings, if you've got a lot of like bagged leaves, this is a piece of cake. There is no issue to this whatsoever. What wore me out was having to go and cut it all down and bring it over. So I encourage you, if you've got access to these materials, go for it. give it a shot. And so we'll see what happens. I'm hoping that maybe within a month's time, this will be some usable compost. So it's mid-May. Today's May the 18th. So hopefully by mid-June, we'll have something to work with here. And then we'll start another pile. Actually, I'll probably start another pile sooner than that because next week I'll turn this and we'll see how that goes. So there you have it. Our first venture into real composting here on the ridge. We certainly appreciate you watching. Please hit like and subscribe and ring that bell. And we look forward to seeing you again in the future. But if not, we're going to see you in the pasture.